halftime in a little less than 2 minutes. We'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense...
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, and it's third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. So 2 quarters down,
like
2 remain. Charles and I return
I'm
after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7
up like the soda.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And again, it's Chubb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone.
14-7 my way.
Touchdown. Odell Beckham, 44 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joseph now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. On 1st and 10, Goff. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the...
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's gone. Throw complete right side to Cooks. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
What you say? What do you say?
Right here, right here.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. Oh, I can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted.
You say only 4 shots into his
there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
I don't get it.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Goff being chased out left. And an alley to run. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You see that on YouTube? I mean,
Going to hand it to Gurley. And he won't get much.
Instagram.
Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now Gurley. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes against the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by McKinnon. His guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
all you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Goff steps away to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Looks very good to me, baby.
Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They begin this drive with Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Corey Littleton there on the tackle. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up.
He got what?
There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
How you know he ain't flexing?
Now Mayfield lost the football.
Oh my God, I thought I was bad. How you know he ain't flexing?
What it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
Straight.
I know it's a phrase that sounds really cool, strip sack, but all we're talking about is getting to the guy, getting to the passer.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Well,
It's a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away
from
tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
What's his
You obviously don't have a
Instagram
flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
His mama is my homeboy Rue that be at the club with me. This is her people.
And this is
oh my God.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Corey Littleton. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another carry down for Gurley. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends. And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. One last shot from Mayfield here. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off
Good game, man.
Good game. What happened to your connection?